Yo, what's good peeps? I'm going to take a look at my favorite upcoming 10 games that's coming out in April 2017, so make sure you keep it locked.
Number 10.
Yo, with the combination of Tetris, which is an all-time classic, mixed with Puyo, then why would you not want to take a look at Puyo Tetris? I definitely love how fast-paced and competitive this game looks. I was thinking of grabbing it on the Nintendo Switch as it looks more suited playing it on that particular console, given its handheld flexibility in comparison to the PlayStation 4 version. However, the price difference is a little crazy. The Switch version is nearly £15 more expensive, making you question whether you should just take the plunge and spend that extra £15 or just buy it on the PS4 for a little bit cheaper. With that being said, Puyo Tetris does look like a really fun game and a really great pick up and play title, which I feel would be a nice addition to the steadily growing Nintendo Switch titles that are currently on offer, or as I mentioned before, definitely a decent pick up and play to have on your PlayStation 4.
Number 9.
Yo, I like the fact that Bulletstorm, which is a game that I enjoyed playing on the Xbox 360 back in 2011, has been fully remastered with updated models, environments and animations, and if you're looking on grabbing this game on the PlayStation 4, the game is definitely supported for the PlayStation 4 Pro and definitely comes with a 4K support. The first person shooter is not only fun from what I remember, I also enjoy the humour filtered throughout the game. Visually this game looks pretty stunning and might want to be a consideration for those who enjoy that new challenge.
Number 8.
Yo, the LEGO franchise of games has slowly been improving more and more over the past 10 years or so, and despite the fact that Undercover is already out on the Nintendo Wii U, this new remastering is set to drop on the Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and if you haven't had the pleasure of playing this game as of yet, then you're definitely missing out on some degree. The game is an action-based sandbox game where you roam around LEGO City, as you might imagine, as an undercover cop that must reclaim the city by any legal means possible. This is one of the incredibly few LEGO games that has its own complete and original story that makes use of no previous source materials, which is just one of the many reasons I can't help but look forward to this game dropping on a Nintendo Switch, Xbox One or PlayStation 4.
Number 7.
Yo, it seems like open world shooters are becoming a thing, and that's no different when it comes to this tactical shooter, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is basically a non-linear sandbox style game where you run right on a large open-ended map that gives you flexibility to play and replay missions in a number of different ways. Whilst I've not been really following the progress of this game thoroughly since it's been announced, it's definitely enough to generate some form of interest that I might consider picking this game up at some point in the month of April 2017. Definitely from some of the screenshots, gameplay footages and various trailers that I've seen online, this game definitely looks like it's something to maybe consider.
Number 6.
Yo, I've been a huge fan of Parappa the Rapper, which dropped on the PlayStation 1 almost 20 years ago, and definitely happy to see that we can relive the nostalgia vibe on our PlayStation 4 with new refined visuals, and this to me is definitely a remastered game that I personally welcome to the system. I know that some gamers out there might not be that bothered by the rapping dog making a reappearance, but I place this game as one of my favourite rhythm-based games of all time. So really excited to get the chance to relive some of those classic rap songs that's filtered throughout the game with definitely more crisp visuals. Plus, for me personally, to top things off, I pre-ordered the game, and with PlayStation Plus you get an extra 20% off the game, so definitely not a bad price in total. So for those who definitely love nostalgia like me, this definitely might be a game you might want to consider picking up in the month of April 2017.
Number 5.
Yo, Dragon Quest Hero 2 is a game that I've personally been looking forward to playing. For those who might not be that familiar with this title, basically Dragon Quest Hero 2 is a hack and slash field roaming action RPG that sends players on a new adventure to restore order in a once peaceful world filled with hordes of monsters and battle of epic proportions. I love the fact that this game is definitely going to introduce 4 players who can play online, and visually the game does look pretty cool. I know this is a game that kind of goes over a lot of people's head, and for me personally, as I always keep mentioning, I'm not the biggest RPG fan out there, but games like this is definitely games that I do really welcome to the PlayStation 4.
Like anybody else.
Number 4.
Like
Yo, I absolutely love arena battle games, and the art style in this third-person shooter drawn to death game has simply blown me away. It reminds me a lot of 13, which was the game that I had back on my GameCube or Xbox Original or PlayStation 2, and also some of the elements of this game does remind me of Splatoon. Drawn to Death is basically a game which takes place inside the notebook of a very creative teenager. It's a violent and bizarre landscape filled with all the weird, amazing, passionate and exciting fantasies that are swimming around in the head of a teenage artist. This is a game that I'll certainly be grabbing on day one, and just really hope that it plays as good as it looks.
Number 3.
Yo, Yooka-Laylee is one of those games that demonstrates that sometimes the old ways are better, as this new franchise is set to revive the 3D adventure platform genre that fans have come to know and love over the years. If by chance you've fallen in love with games such as Banjo-Kazooie or Conker's Bad Fur Day, then Yooka-Laylee isn't going to be that far off from this successful formula upon release. This game is looking both colourful and vibrant, along with featuring a cool cast of characters, all in a setting that's fun for practically any age of gamers. Hopefully, if the game pans out as everyone is hoping for, this game will be a spiritual successor for the Banjo-Kazooie series that we never really got in the end, and definitely a game that I'm going to consider picking up on day one.
Number 2.
Yo, with the release of the new Nintendo Switch, it should kind of come as no surprise to many gamers out there that one of Nintendo's most flagship titles was soon to follow. There's a reason Mario Kart has made it all the way to number 8, and it definitely isn't because of luck, that's for sure. With a massive roster of your favorite Mario World characters to choose from and a large variety of colorful and entertaining racetracks to race on, this is only going to be a quick reminder as to why Mario Kart has been one of the best kart racing games for so long and why it plans on staying that way. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe right now is going to be one of the major reasons to pick up a Nintendo Switch in the next month without a single shadow of a doubt. Well, that's if you didn't experience this game on the Nintendo Wii U. Even though I had this game on the Nintendo Wii U, I've already pre-ordered my version of this copy on my Nintendo Switch, as this is a game that I absolutely loved.
Number 1.
Yo, fans of JRPGs have been waiting quite some time to finally get their hands on the latest mainstream Persona title, and by next month the wait will finally be over. There's a reason Persona 5 is hotly anticipated, and that is because of a vast number of different reasons. Not only does this game carry its own unique style, but the story almost seems to improve with every new iteration, and will be fans of JRPGs locked in after a little more than the first hour of playing. To top things off, Persona has a very engaging set of gameplay that has you balancing your time and school life in-game to create bonds with other characters to improve your abilities both in and out of combat. Just to make matters that much better, the combat is known for having the same gameplay loop as Pokemon series, where you collect monsters or personas in this case and add them to your team to adapt to whatever situation you to find yourself in. Persona 5 has plans to bring in some new systems that won't have been seen previously in previous games. When you combine all of these elements into one game and realize the kind of pedigree and the standard this series manages to push out each time, it's no wonder it's the most anticipated game for April, possibly the whole year. For me personally, I really can't wait to get my hands on this game because I'm definitely a major fan of the Persona series. Anyway peeps, this is definitely a quick rundown of 10 games that I'm personally looking forward to picking up in the month of April 2017. I know it's going to be a crazy expensive month, we're obviously considering 10 games, and I might not get round to buying every single game, so it might be over the next couple of months or so, but do let me know in the comments below any games that stand out for you in the month of April 2017. What games are you looking forward to purchasing, or what games do you think that I should have added to my list? If you enjoyed this urban gameplay video, do hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've not done so before. And until next urban gameplay video, we definitely say peace out peeps.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.